Thanks for joining us, listeners. It's another exciting edition of our get-together with Billie Crapo, Elko Area Chamber CEO, and I get to say Happy New Year to you because this is our first show of the new year.
Happy New Year to you as well. It's already great 2024. It's starting off wonderful, and I'm excited to see what happens.
That's always nice. You get that clean slate when you are opening up the new year, and especially for a very busy organization like the Chamber of Commerce. We know that tonight is business after hours, and it's a perfect time to kind of jump in with both feet, right?
Absolutely. So we're excited to have Shutters hosting us. Used to be the Hilton Garden Inn. If people don't realize that they've changed their names, it's been many years. But yeah, Shutters up at East Idaho. 3650 East Idaho. So they just did a whole new remodel. So they're going to have 3 or 4 different rooms, suites, rooms, regular rooms, hot tub rooms, different things like that we will be able to tour and check that out. They've done remodel on their boardrooms and their conference rooms. And I don't know if people realize that you can rent those rooms out for parties or meetings or different things. So they have all the facilities there. They have you can do catering through them for these meetings as well. So they have great services up there. They are also in the process of changing out their restaurant. It's going to be a burger restaurant is what they're promoting. And so tonight we're supposed to be getting samples of different burger sliders of what they'll be having in the restaurant. So we're excited to see all of that. They've done a fantastic job on all of the stuff up there. And so they are excited to have us join them. They have a full bar in there as well. So we're going to be having some cocktails and some food and some networking, some raffles. This event is perfect time to start the new year, meet new people, come and talk about your business. And this networking event is always free and open to the public. So you don't have to be a chamber member. You can just come and check it out.
It is a great opportunity, Billie, and I hope a lot of people take advantage of this chance to get out there and meet not only chamber members, but as you said, business leaders in the community. Shutters is such a cool place. It is just right there on East Idaho. As you said, I'm excited to see what the remodeling and the renovation, and it's always neat to have a new restaurant. I know the Fair Board had their meeting there last night because they just had back-to-back meetings at the County Commission Chamber, so they were able to have a Fair Board meeting there. So you're right, very nice facility.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I've went to classes there before. They've done educational classes that people have hosted. And like I said, they have all of the facilities up there, everything ready for you to have great meetings. They have a top-notch indoor pool. I don't know if people realize that as well. And so if you have family coming into town or if you just want to do a weekend fun in-town staycation, I would definitely check them out because they take very good care of you up there.
Yeah, it's nice. Shutters, that's tonight's location for business after hours. It's the annual or the actual monthly chamber event. It's a mixer. It's casual, come as you are, 5:30. It is, for the grown-ups just to kind of mix and mingle and, as you said, enjoy hors d'oeuvres and beverages.
Absolutely.
Super cool.
And we are, I'm just going to throw out February's really quickly because I'm excited about our February events as well. February Business Before Hours is going to be on February 8th. And we're El Coyote is going to be hosting. And so they've been a chamber member since they've opened. So it's been a little over a year that they joined the chamber, and this is going to be their first event. And they're really excited to have us come in and check it out. So this is an opportunity. If you haven't been able to make it in there, you can meet the owners. They're super sweet. And they're going to have some food for us, and it'll be great. And then we are also on February 15th, Empire Southwest. So Cashman, that's now Empire, is going to be hosting business after hours at Ogie Deli.
Oh, very nice.
So it's going to be a really nice event downtown. I think it'll be top notch. Of course, Choach and Carolyn will do fantastic food for us, and we'll have some beverages. And so we're really excited for those 2 events. I think it's an opportunity to meet some of the new people at Empire, and then the opportunity to get into El Coyote if you have not been able to yet.
Yeah, definitely support our local businesses. Mm-hmm. I talked about that today, Billie, because there was this fun story, but out of the CES show in Vegas about technology, and Walmart's going to be using a whole bunch of drones, bunch more drones, not here, but I thought, wow, that's so sad because it's so much more fun to shop locally and to visit and to go to the theater and just, all the fun things that we get to enjoy in person.
In person, yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so, and I know that there's self-checkouts and I'm not resentful and don't use them because I don't I don't want to use them. I like to talk to people.
Me too.
So,
yeah.
And I think sometimes my cashiers at the stores and stuff are like, stop talking, lady. But I just like to visit with people and see how they're doing, those kind of things. And so that one-on-one connection and building relationships with your people are important.
And that's why you're our chamber CEO extraordinaire. Of course, it's Billie Crapo, and we love visiting with you
Thanks,
as we
Lori.
do, Billie. Thank you. This is an election year. We know government affairs is hard at work. They meet monthly just to kind of check in with the local governing bodies and others. And
Yeah, so it's not a set date. It's one of those things that it's the first city council meeting, which is the second Tuesday of every month. We meet the Monday prior to that up at the chamber upstairs in our boardroom upstairs, and the community is invited to join us. Anybody can join. We get different people from the city and the county, the hospital, the college, different places, and they come and talk about what's going on. So sometimes you can get a heads up on what's going on with, and it's going to happen in the meetings if you feel like it's important for you to attend, or it just gives you that information without having to attend a city council meeting or a county commission meeting. But it's great information, and like I said, Lori said, it's an election year, so we will be getting ready to start following all the legislative issues, and we will be starting our candidate forum. So we'll have more information on that when we get those set locations and who will be running and all of that information. But we will be holding candidate forums this year as well.
we sure appreciate the chamber of doing that. Of course, filing opens in March, so it'll be here before you know it. We have to remind people we've got cowboy poetry here coming up, and then January's done, and then we're right into the short month of February.
I know. So we're really excited about cowboy poetry. I'm hearing great things, people coming. It starts January 29th through February 3rd, so a whole week of people coming into town from different states, from different countries, which is really cool that they come to little Elko, and we'll have great entertainment. So I really encourage the locals to participate as well. I mean, get your tickets, go to some of these events. There's different classes. There's so many things going on in town, so I encourage everybody to be part of it.
And it really makes you proud when you visit and you see how much people have respect for or interest and appreciation for the Western culture. And it's not just about cowboys. I mean, obviously that's part of the legacy and the lore, but we also talk about agriculture and what it's like to just live in small communities, and whether you're isolated or, the kind of support that you get. There are a lot of great stories, musicians. It's fun.
It's fun. It's just a great thing for Elko. We love to see the people. We love to see them here spending their dollars in our community. And, they're staying in the hotels, they're eating in the restaurants, they're shopping in the stores. So I encourage everybody to embrace them, encourage them to be there and be a part of the cowboy poetry, because it's really important for our economy and for our small businesses as well.
Yeah, it's a great time of year to do business in the dead of January.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're excited for that. I know that downtown Western Folklife Center, of course, Capriolas get a lot of people that are coming in. The Cowboy Arts and Gear Museum will be doing their Bit and Spur
contest.
I was like, is there a better word than that? No, it is just it's their contest. So that'll be going on the whole week of cowboy poetry, and they have some talented people that have submitted spurs that are going up for bid, and you can go online and do bids online. So people from all over the country or in the world are bidding on these bits and spurs as well. So it's a pretty exciting time. Jan Peterson works really hard for that event. And so we encourage people to stop in at the Cowboy Arts and Gear Museum as well.
Yep. I think just about everyone involved in history. I know the Northeastern Nevada Museum, they have a reception plan the 31st. They already have exhibits up, Billie. And yeah, so every opportunity. California Trail Center's going to be involved as well.
Yes.
So college is featuring the keynote speaker too. So
yeah, so there's a lot of different things. We have, of course, the chamber will be open during that time, and we have different chamber members that have things for sale in the chamber. And if people don't realize that, we really do have a great gift shop. So if you need gifts that say Elko or say Nevada, that kind of thing. But we also have other vendors that have clothing in there. Marv Kaiserschott has been doing these beautiful lamps that he has over at the museum, and we have some of his on display at the chamber for sale as well. So I encourage people to stop in and see what we have there, and we just have more information. We have information on the cowboy poetry and pretty much all the different things that are happening in our communities. So please stop by the chamber. It's not just for chamber members. It's not just for visitors. There's a lot of stuff for locals as well.
Elko Area Chamber headquarters in the historic Sherman Station. You can't miss that. It's that 2-story log building right there in the heart of the city park. Just up a ways from the museum, there's a little meandering path, and I think the city keeps it pretty well shoveled, so you can get through
the
there.
The city does an amazing job.
Don't they?
They plow for me. They shovel for me. They're out there putting ice. They do all the yards. They do a great job, and they are, Joe and his crew are just fantastic to the chamber, and so we're lucky to have them, and we're lucky to be in the location that we're at.
I was so happy to see Joe participated in the architect's report presented at the county meeting yesterday to give us an update on the tree health of the trees that they're considering what to do with down in that complex area. Isn't that great?
Yeah, so he does, and he does a lot of the stuff for the cleanup with bringing in the trees and planting the trees and bringing the arborists to help people plant trees and different things like that. So Joe really does know a lot about that, and he really does love his job and the parks and the recs, and he makes sure that they all look so nice.
Talking with Billie Crapo. She's our Elko Area Chamber CEO, and I know you brought a list today. I want to make sure you get to it.
I just have all the different things going on. We've talked about some of them, which are very important. Of course, cowboy poetry was one of the ones that were definitely on my list because large events bringing people into our community are super important. The Western Folk Life Center is working on these events year-round. It's a lot of work to put on an event, and to put on something like this is impressive.
It definitely, and I know Callie Greenhaw, our local cowboy poetry gathering manager, she's going to be on the radio tomorrow this time, Billie.
Good.
Yeah, and I think the programs are printed or will be out shortly, and that's when the program's in my hand, that's when it's real.
Then it's real.
Yeah, it's real.
Absolutely. So I just wanted to announce we do have our new board. We have our exec board set now, so we're looking at next week on the 25th. We're going to have our board retreat where we're planning all our goals and the whole year for 2024, but we do have an amazing board this year. I'm super excited. New people coming on, new businesses that are there. People have joined the chamber and new businesses, and so we have a lot going on with the chamber. So this year, our exec board, our chair is Randy Ridgway with Block Distributing. Our first vice chair is Katie Krinka with Everything Elko. Second vice chair is Jamie Donovan with Orla Mining. Our treasurer is Todd Sorensen. He's the CEO at Elko Federal Credit Union. And our past chair is Casey Gallagher with Gallagher Ford. And so that's just our exec board. And our full board consists of Dr. Josh Byers with Ignite Life Chiropractic, Nikita Grover with Kinross Bald Mountain, Haley Bamsberger with Indigo, Joe Riesbeck with Savage Services, Shirley Allen Kellerman with RNDC, Dr. Michael Williams with Total Eye Care, Cheryl Henning with Next Home Infinity Realty, Alyssa Wood with Nevada Gold Mines, Amanda Ferguson with Sandvik, and Casey Ortiz with Elko Veteran Corps. So I have an amazing board.
That is
anything from small
group.
Nonprofits to home-based businesses to small retail to the large mines. And so I have just a wide array of people that will have different ideas, different thoughts, people that can focus on small business, people that can focus on the larger businesses that understand the different things that are happening in these areas. And so I'm super excited for this board.
Well, in fact, the retreat is where the board gets together and you look at some goals, maybe reflect on some accomplishments.
Yes, absolutely. And so we'll have a report out in the newsletter on kind of what we're planning for the year and different things like that. And of course, I can't do it without my staff. My team is amazing. And so I've had Megan McKelly. She does our events and sales, and she's been with me for a little over 6 years now. And Katie Ashley was with me before, and she worked the front desk, and she ventured out, and then she came back. And so we're super excited to have Katie back as the membership director. She has been out visiting people, doing member benefits, and so if you're interested in joining the chamber, or if you're a chamber member and need a refresher on your benefits, if you reach out to Katie Ashley at the chamber, she will gladly come and see you. On top of that, she is also a notary, and so she's our traveling notary. So if you need notary services, she will come to you, and we do not charge for notary services.
If you're a chamber member,
yes,
right?
So if you want to, she will come right to your business if you need to, and she can help you with your notaries as well, or you can stop in at the chamber. And then I have my lovely Katie Bauckham. So Katie is expecting a baby in February. This is her first baby, but she has had to go. She's a little medical issues, and so she had to go on maternity leave early. So she has left. Yesterday was her last day until she has baby. So little Alex Faith will be born sometime soon. She needs lots of thoughts and prayers. So she will be having the baby, and then she'll be coming back after that. So she's going to be away from us for a little while, but Katie runs the front desk and does a lot of the weekly happenings, builds flyers, does a lot of graphic design work, and so she will be missed because she's lovely, but she will be coming back. So we're really excited for her and her husband, and we are awaiting the arrival of little Alex.
Oh, me too. That's so exciting. All these brand new little babies. That just makes it perfect. That's what life's all about.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I will throw out that with Katie, both of my Katies and Megan, all three of them do graphic work, and that is one of our large chamber member benefits is graphic design work. We do not charge for our chamber members for any kind of graphic work. And so if you need flyers, or if you need brochures, if you need posters, ads, if anything like that, we are available. I say we, but I mean they, because I will not build you an ad.
Well,
you don't want me to.
They know their technology.
Yes,
Yeah,
and they're all so talented, so we do have that as a huge chamber member benefit.
What a rock star staff, and I know that you're always generous, Billie, but you do all help each other to be successful in these various roles and serving the community. So
definitely, we step up, we do what we have to do. It's not my job, it's not her job, it's all of our jobs, and our job is to serve our community and to serve our members.
Well, thank you. And Chamber CEO Billie Crapo giving us a kind of a heads up of what's coming in this new year as everybody's getting organized. Some of the most popular events will be back.
They will be back. Of course, we'll have Home Show coming up. We have Beer Festival still in June. Our annual Sherman Dinner and Auction. This will be our third year of Light Up the Night Christmas tree lighting. So we have those major events still coming up, but I'm just going to throw out a little bit. The Home Show, this is our 45th annual. We will be at the Elko Convention Center on May 11th and 12th, and Megan is already selling booth space right now. A lot of people have theirs reserved. They reserve them every year, but we have new vendors coming in and people are already reaching out. So if you're interested in being a vendor in the Home Show, reach out to Megan and she will get you taken care of. She will get you assigned your space, all of that kind of thing. It's going to be a great show. It's one of the largest shows in Elko, vendor event type events. It's for 2 days, and we do have discounted rates if you're a chamber member.
Nice. So reach out to Megan McKelly, and she can get you squared away. And whether you're new in business or big business, small business, that's what's so cool about the Home Show. You don't really know what you're going to see. I mean, there's some returning favorites, but it's really a fun surprise.
And we have some brand new ones that are coming already that we have signed up that were referred to other vendors saying it was a great show. So we always love the positivity, and we're excited to have the show going again. And like I said, it's a great show, and it's one of those things that there's information. You can buy a house, you can fix your house, you can have, so you can buy something pretty for mom, you can buy an RV, you can buy a vehicle. We have all the things, and we also have things for the kids. We have the bounce house. Event Source will be there with all their bounce houses and all the different fun things that the kids can play on while mom's looking.
Ooh, so food is there.
And their food, and we'll have food court. We'll have a bunch of food trucks, and so signed up a food truck today, a new one, the Iron Pig. It'll be his first year at Home Show, so he'll be there. He's one of the food trucks that chamber member that doesn't just set up around town, so he just normally does events. So you don't have as many opportunities to try his food. He was at Light Up the Night, and it's delicious. And so, but we will have probably 5 or 6 different food trucks available. So even if you're over at the baseball games, because there's usually ball games going on that Saturday, come over and grab some food and check out the different vendors, because it's always fun. Food out of the truck is always great.
Oh, it is, and the cleanup is so easy.
Yes,
you
absolutely.
Just walk by the trash can, and you're done.
Yeah,
that is wonderful news. Home Show is such a big event for the Elko area community, and it really does signal the arrival of spring and graduation and all the happy times that we have ahead of us.
Yes,
so.
and Annette and her crew over at the convention center take such good care of us. They do a wonderful job. Annette has been such an asset to the convention center. Her and I work very, very well together on different things, and I'm on the marketing committee for the convention center as well. But yeah, it's been a positive positive experience, and we really, truly enjoy working with Annette and her whole team over there.
I'm so glad you mentioned that too. I know that Annette and her staff are rolling out new events too. You can find out more at exploreelko.com. Elkonevada.com is the chamber website, but the fact that you two, all the teams work so closely together, you have supportive missions, and there's no competition. It's all about the same goal.
Yes, absolutely. It's about bringing people into our community and having people spend their money locally and showing all the great things that we have in the Elko area.
Yeah, and you do a great job of that, showcasing, all the positive. We're so looking forward to this new year. So anything else that's on your list?
We do have a little vendor event that'll be happening at the chamber. The cookie counter, Elizabeth Weaver, is going to be holding a little event. She's just using the chamber. So upstairs, it'll be on February 14th. It's called Love and Lattes. And so she's going to have some vendors there, and then she's going to have some food trucks outside. But the Miners Java is one of the food trucks that'll be doing the lattes. But she has about maybe 10 different vendors that'll be doing stuff upstairs that'll be selling different items. And then she's going to have 4 or 5 food trucks outside. And it'll be, like I said, on February 14th, Valentine's Day at the Chamber. And so stop in and check it out. And you can buy a Valentine gift for your love or for yourself. Have some lunch, either way. But yeah, she just wanted to kind of do a little event, and it's exciting to have it at the Chamber.
Well, that is neat. And I think it also emphasizes, Billie, that the Chamber is proud to represent small or home-based business too, that it shouldn't discourage you. I mean, if you're considering joining the Chamber and you think, well, I don't have a brick and mortar building, you have lots of members that
we have a lot of members, and I think sometimes we're a larger asset to some of these smaller home-based businesses because they don't have brick and mortar. They need extra advertising, extra promotions, and we're able to do that for them. And the gals do a lot of graphic work for the different events for people, and so it's always good to have the home-based businesses, but we're that connection that helps them network, helps them meet other people, and helps promote their events. And so we really encourage you to come and join the Chamber. And that's just another one of those Chamber member benefits, is the use of the upstairs meeting room at no charge for our Chamber members.
The Chamber does also host a lot of nonprofit organizations too. I know this week we went to the Elko Community Concerts, saw the Starlets. That was so much fun, and that's just another example of a cool local thing to do, but we should all try to support.
Absolutely. We have so many great things in our community, and so I encourage people to check out the different shows from the different groups that are with Ghostlight and Silver Stage and Overland. They have all the different things. At Great Basin College, they put on some great shows. But even at the high school, those students, and their art center, they put on some great shows. And I encourage people to step out of their box and go see some of the arts.
Yeah, those students are having so much fun, and they're just making such beautiful use of that gorgeous building. Coraliers, of course, have a gorgeous space to use. I think the band is also in there, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So it's just freed up space for other areas to be repurposed, and some of those really need to be reworked. And so it's time. Yeah, that was neat.
I've been to several different concerts there, and the sound and everything is lovely in that building.
Yeah, so it's a nice addition to the Elko community. Well, other things that may be on your list, those are your high points.
Those are my high points, but I will mention that I've been working with, Sheldon Mudd with NNRDA has been working with the Governor's Office of Economic Development with their entrepreneurship office. And so we're going to be hosting an event here on the 24th. The Governor's Office of Economic Development will be here, and they're going to host a dinner and a meet and greet and a type of a situation where they're going to bring in information on different funding and things that are available for rural communities and for small businesses. So if you're looking at starting a business or you want to grow your business, different things like that, I highly encourage you to attend. It's free. You just need to RSVP, And that would be, you can call the chamber at 775-738-7135, and I can give you that information where you can know more about it. I've sent it out to our chamber members several different times on the invite. They're just asking you to RSVP. We'll be over at the convention center on Thursday evening. It'll be from 4 to 6:30. It'll be a dinner and then some informational and questions and answer type situation. And so I encourage anybody, small business, people that work with small businesses, those kind of things, to join us and learn more about things that are available to our rural community.
And that is a great opportunity through GOED, the Governor's Office of Economic Development. We also have a small business development center right here in Elko at GBC.
Absolutely. And then the next day on the 25th, there's going to be they're going to do some of the same stuff, but other in-depth information. It's going to be a Zoom meeting, and the only reason it's Zoom meeting is because they're really trying to hit Ely and different places like that don't necessarily want to travel to Elko in the winter. You never know about the roads and that kind of stuff. So that'll be available as well on the 25th, the morning of the 25th. There'll be some Zoom classes and some Zoom informational meetings. And so, like I said, if you call the chamber, again, 775-738-7135, I can help you with that and get you connected.
Thank you, Billie, for all the information and everything that you do for our community, you and the staff. Certainly, we have so much to look forward to, and we have strength in collaboration, and you bring so many great people together through your good work.
Thank you. I try. That's what we're here for, and our sole purpose is to help our business and help our community grow and be successful.
And whether it's downtown businesses or on the outskirts, or who knows what kind of, because we're going to get new businesses even in the new year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think Katie's already signed up 5 or 6 new members this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's only mid-January. Well, that's great. Thanks so much, Billie, for being here on the program. Elko Area Chamber of Commerce CEO Billie Crapo is our guest. You can call the chamber at 775-738-7135. You can also go online to elkonevada.com, but don't miss out on tonight's Business After Hours in person.
Thanks, Lori.
Thank you so much. That'll be at Shutters at 5:30 tonight for Business After Hours. Thank you, listeners, for joining us for Elko Live today.